Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good? Things are getting closer and closer to finishing, and with things coming to an end, Overlord, High School of Elito, and a lot of other random anime are all coming, and it's time to rejoice, to enjoy another set of anime with your boy. So, to get back into this actual review, Dawn of the Witch, I think it's a pretty good show overall. I had mixed opinions of thinking where it was gonna go, and next thing I know, I'm rooting for most of the characters. I'm looking forward to most of their journey, and the actual witch herself continued to impress me every single time she showed up on screen when it came down to protecting these students who didn't even end up with a real scratch at the end of the day. Besides the lizard guy who straight up like lost an arm, poor guy, or his tail. Sorry, I mean he lost a lot because he could regenerate. But this war that was a war was completely laughable compared the witch to the human side of things, where they have nothing to really do in the case of fighting back, or case of being able to just do something about what they're getting. Um, Overall, I like what we see when it comes down to the witch's dominations. They made it so hard for the humans to even want to fight back that they didn't, and they gave up. And the beast, the ones that are pretty much following a demon, are the only ones that are capable of wanting to fight back, wanting to, still push forward, because the demon would probably rip their head off, So it makes a lot of sense when they killed all the beast fallen people, but the ones that they killed were the ones that the priest and the mercenary could not avoid, right? And maybe even they came back, but it feels like they didn't because of the possession of the demon. Like the demon was the actual one that took their lives. Because as we see, well, no, I just think it was unavoidable. I think the priest went too far, severing their bits and pieces like that, compared to the humans who only lost their legs and their arms. The beasts fallen lost their heads. Okay, like they lost everything. And that's mainly due because they were gonna try to eat Lily and stuff like that. So you try to eat the mouse and you're gonna get pounced. I'm sorry. But yeah, I did think a lot more was gonna happen in this week's episode when it came down to the army putting up more of a fight. But our team did have preparation. They did have someone with practically infinite mana to keep producing stuff, and we had the Dawn Witch just doing what she does best, getting down to the real problem of things and handling it sufficiently, and seemingly going on the ride with our students who have finally graduated, or at least like they are a part of the academy officially. No, it's graduation. Yeah, they're done with school, right? So if they're done with school and they're doing jobs or whatever, it's now going to be a show about the world more than them worrying about their, apprenticeship or whatever it is. But the show is called The Dawn of the Witch, and you can really put that now for a lot of different things, like the dawn of these witches, or the witch out of all of them that dawn, or literally it's just the girl, you know. But no one was calling her that out of the students, right? So it's still curious to me what they're gonna do if we get another season. And watching this, I do want to go back and see what 13 was all about, because having something as small as uh, the little riddle or like code solving that they had to do in the book to learn how to read, or like to be able to read it and stuff, really did add more layers to 13 and showcase that he was willing to kind of give it away if the person could figure it out. and by knowing 13, you would know this riddle. So that's very curious, and yeah, I really enjoyed myself. I recommend it. I give it a 7. Like Shield Hero, I think it had a very mid point where it just kind of fell off, and it was a lot of explanation and a lot of if you didn't love the characters, it was just slow and trying to build bases of different things that you might not have cared about, unfortunately. But for me, I understood it. It's just it didn't do it to a point where I was still like, oh man, this is awesome type of deal. But I do recommend it, and I hope y'all are having an amazing day, night, evening. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely be talking to y'all sooner than later because we got a lot of shows to watch soon, and I'm looking forward to it. All right.